Hello, hello everyone. Good morning to our dear ABOs and good evening to all our guests. How are you all guys doing tonight? Isang maulan na gabi at maghapon dito sa Manila. Hi Clancy!
Hi, Ryan. How are you doing? I'm so excited for today. How's everybody doing po? Alam ko, meron yatang bagyo dyan, Dayan, no? Tama ba ako?
Pero we are enjoying the cold weather kasi parang medyo bad weather siya but it feels good kasi ang haba ng summer natin, ang haba ng dry season natin. So let us all welcome the cold season, which is the rainy season. Excited kami for this. Ang dami kong nakikita post ng champurado, sopas,
Arroz caldo.
arroz caldo. Can you relate, guys? Siguro, kamustahin muna natin sila, Clans, no? Let's do a roll call. Guys, can you type in your location? We want to know where are you coming from? Meron ba dito taga Luzon? Hello sa mga taga Luzon. Kamusta kayo? Kamusta ang bahay natin? Binaha po ba tayo? Ang daming ulan dito. Nauna na si Miss Marietta Guazon from Bukidnon. Hi, Miss Marietta. Kamusta po kayo? Yan, ay si Miss Tita Sefre from Parañaque. Good afternoon. Maulan po ba dyan, Miss Tita? Hello to Miss Maria Teresa from Taguig City. Yes, maulan. Ayan. So, do we have participants from Visayas? Mga taga Cebu ba dyan?
Nahiya pa yata silang mag-chat din. Anyway, we are also live on Facebook po, so you can share the Facebook link or the Facebook page, or the Facebook post, ano ba yun, that we have in the Amway Philippines Training Facebook page. Ayan. So, pag hindi po sila makapasok sa Zoom, pwede nilang panoorin sa Facebook, or if hindi sila available today, they can watch our episode on, anytime they're available. Yan. Pero mas maganda din pag nandito sila sa live, di ba?
Oo, syempre naman. Ayan, kapag maulan daw ang Manila, ang bukid doon, dry, walang ulan. Talaga ba?
Ay, ganun ba yun? Kasi parating malamig sa bukid noon, Dayan eh. That's parang, yun yung Baguio nitong area na so, sa Mindanao.
Kaya medyo matunog siya or medyo popular siya, no? Masarap kasi yung lugar doon sa bukid.
Malamig,
no?
yes.
Yes, hello to Miss Ann Lee, Jasmine, hello. And
from
hello,
Oriental
Mindoro. Hello to Miss Amity. Hi, watching from Mandaluyong.
Talaga, buong araw daw umuulan. Ayan. And we also have, nag-aanap ako kung merong mga nagpo-post sa Facebook, but most of them are just actually tagging their friends so that they will be able to watch as well. Yeah, and how about naman our ABOs and guests all the way from Mindanao?
Yun!
Hello, everybody. Ayan, I can see, I think we have here our Executive Diamond, Dayan. Miss Babe Stero is joining us tonight, of course. Diba, napaka-supportive ng ating leaders.
Yes, really hello leaders. Hello. Hello to Miss Christine Wang. Also watching.
Okay. So, Dayan, ano ba yung topic natin today? I'm sure we are all excited. So, me and Dayan are also very excited to introduce our special guest today. Di ba, Dayan?
Yes, this is the perfect time to talk about rewards and recognition naman. Kasi despite of the ongoing pandemic, we still conducted Achievers Recognition virtual events for ABOs, tama ba? On their new qualifications. Yes. And more importantly, we celebrate their achievements. And mind you, Clancy, ha, hindi biro magkaroon at mag-prepare ng ganitong event sa panahon ngayon.
Grabe, napaka-high-tech na nga natin. Nung napapanood ko yung mga Achievers Recognition. By the way, featuring Dayan. Nakita niyo po ba? Dayan is always our host pagdating sa mga virtual events. And, Carlo is also one of our hosts. And they're really doing a great job. And amazing yung mga ABO leaders natin, Dayan, who are still giving their best, no, kahit recorded yung mga videos nila sa ating mga achievements. So recognition po, as you can see, is an important and positive process for any business to have in place. It is important to acknowledge and of course applaud success, but it is equally important to take the time to find out how individuals would like to be recognized. Diba? Gusto natin yan. Gusto natin na recognize yung mga efforts natin. Sometimes, all they may want is a small gift, probably a pat on the shoulder, an acknowledgement, or basically a compliment. Diba?
Oo, Clans, alam mo ba, hindi lang naman yung mga big events natin virtual, but we also recognize leaders, ABOs watching from our virtual trainings, di ba? Kaya nga we want to type their location in the chat box kasi it feels good, di ba? Pag ma-mention yung name, mapakinggan yung sinabi mo, di ba? Iba sa pakiramdam nito. And of course, all trainers are conducting training virtually na. So this is also a form of gathering and of course, a recognition. But on the other hand, syempre, reward involves naman the shared action of giving and receiving. To be rewarded means to be recognized for one's commitments, values for one's contribution, and compensated for one's effort. Reward helps productivity flourish by providing both closure of one's action and imputes for a new action. So, technically, reward is the integral part or integral to Amway business as we help each other grow people and entrepreneurs. Di ba nga, reward is one of our 4 founders fundamental. But of course, we want to know firsthand from our ABO leaders who's successfully handling a team. Syempre, our speaker for tonight is a Bachelor of Science in Commerce graduate, married to retired PNP General Lindel Desquitado, and blessed with 3 kids. Alam niyo ba, all of them are Amway business owners din. Our guest joined the Amway business way back in 2009 and expanded her business in CDO Gingoog. Tama ba ang pronunciation ko? Yep, Bukidnon, Bohol, nako ang dami ng partners, Dumaguete, Manila, at hindi lang yun pati sa US. And her reason for signing up in the business at first, it's just to avail the 30% discount. But the big reason why she's still in the business is that she wanted to help as many people build and achieve their dreams in life and at the same time live a significance while traveling the world in style. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let us welcome our Ruby Founders Platinum, Miss Maricel Desquitado. Hello.
Hello. Good evening, everyone. Hello, Diane and Clancy. And of course,
Hi, Marcel. Parang meron po tayong echo sa ating background. Parang yung ibang device siguro natin, kailangan natin i-mute. Hi, Ma'am Sel. It's really nice to see you. And napakaganda ni Ma'am Maricel. Parang, alam niyo yun, with artistry, I believe, kaya, di ba, the beauty is still there. Hindi makikita yung age if you're with artistry. Wow. Good evening, Ma'am Sel. Thank you po for accepting our invitation. Yeah. Ayan, before we jump to the real questions po, gusto mo namin makilala muna kayo, makilala kayo ng mga viewers natin. So can you tell us a story of how you started as a new ABO to becoming an ABO leader, and how is your team now? How are they keeping up with the new normal?
Wow, thank you for that question, Clancy. No, excited akong to answer that question. You know, I started out as a user of our Amway products, which my family loved. I was not really looking for business opportunities since I am not a business person. I just want to enjoy the savings that I get from the wonderful products that we have. And knowing that it's a direct selling company, I have my reservation since I cannot see myself selling products to my friends. So talagang ang reason ko just to avail of that 30% discount. And my sponsor was a second-year college student back then and asked me if I could join a business presentation. Siya pala yung speaker. So I said yes, not because I was interested to know about the business of Amway, But it's because I cannot say no because I don't want to disappoint him. So I was there pero late. And guess what? Wala akong natutunan. Wala akong naintindihan. Ang naintindihan ko lang doon is to change brand. Yun lang ang naintindihan ko. But then I was already doing that, no? So, sa function na yun, doon ko na-meet and doon ko nalaman na ang parents niya are diamonds in the business. So I was so amazed, no, na diamonds yung parents niya. And these diamond mentors of mine invited me to a bigger function. And then, yes, hindi naman ako makasay no. So I am a nice person. So I said yes. And I attended that function and then I realized in that event na hindi pala kailangan na magaling kang, you don't have to be good in selling. You don't have to be have that kind of skill, no? There is a professional way of selling pala, no? Not only the products, but the business itself. So, medyo, sabi ko, siguro, I can do this business. So, that's when I started to think, no? Na baka pwede. And, you know what, Clancy, my journey in this business is full of twists and turns. I am just grateful that my experiences made me a better leader and as a whole, a better person. And this business is a dream-driven business. So hindi mo pwedeng i-enforce sa isang tao, no? And it takes courage, character, and determination to succeed. The business is simple actually, no? But what makes it very challenging are the different personalities of people in our team. That is why I invest on education on how to become an effective leader and maybe a model to my team. And I also learn, no? I am a good student to my mentor. There, I am able to, deal with rejections, conflicts, and objections. So napaka-importante yun. If you connect yourself with your partner, especially with your line of sponsors, talagang malaki talaga ang tulong na maibigay sa iyo. So, of course, the new normal now, no? Hindi na kasi just like before na may face-to-face na meetings, medyo maraming pagbabago. But we are still building this business in this new normal. Of course, I adapted myself to the new normal. Growing the numbers in our team, na-realize ko, is faster when you have developed the connection or the bond with the new people in your business through face-to-face meetings. So, na-realize ko talaga yun, no? So that's why I still take time. I take risk. I travel to places outside Cagayan de Oro City just to give personal support and mentorship to my team. So ayan, that's how my business is growing now. So I still travel. At the same time, I still do virtual meetings. Yes.
Wow, thank you for that, Miss Cecil, no? And the story is very new to me kasi nag-invite sa inyo yung student ninyo. So nagpunta po kayo doon sa grand meeting, no, with your student.
Yeah.
And wow, grabe yun ah. Hindi ko ma-imagine talaga, pero after
I
that,
cannot say no. Yes.
And of course, your investment is about building relationship, 'di ba? Very
Yes.
personal, and then boom, it grew, 'di ba? The business grew and the business fits you. But I believe finding and keeping talented people is the key issue and one of the best ways to retain team members, and is to make sure that their hard work is being appreciated. Along the way, marami kang ginawa for them. Along the way, marami ka rin pong dinedicate for them. But for the first official question, Ms. Cecil, no, why do you think rewarding and recognizing your team are important to your business?
No, as the saying goes, no, babies cry for it, grown men die for it. For me, it's the most valuable tool in attracting and keeping your team productive as they journey in this business with fun and excitement. So while rewards may be a tangible thing that one is expected to have when she receives a certain pin level, like maybe the Amway's performance bonuses, the bronze incentives, the core plus bonuses, local and international trips. Recognition naman is intangible and touches your emotions at a deeper level, which gives you a totally different experience.
Ayun, gusto ko yung sinabi nyo, Ma'am Cecil, no, na ano, babies cry for it and grown-ups die for it. Like, everybody of us is looking to be recognized, to be rewarded for the hard work that we are giving. Kasi, di ba, totoo, nakaka-boost talaga yun nakaka-boost siya ng ego, nakaka-encourage ng team, right? But I mean, one by one, you will be encouraged if someone will give you recognition, if someone will give you reward. And recognition helps a person to see their values and their contributions, of course, to the success of their peers and the team overall. Diba? I'm sure you're doing that with your team. Nakikita ko when I'm joining your team. Nakikita ko na you're recognizing each and every one in front of the whole team. So that will give them, you know, that will give them value na yung contribution nila really matters, right? It helps your downline build a sense of security in their value to the team and motivating them to continue the great work that they have started. And of course, yung maintenance, I mean yung retention ng ating mga team members would be there, right, if they are valued. So, Ma'am Sel, question, how often, gaano kadalas do you give praises or recognition to your downlines?
I give it as often as possible. You know, praises and recognition for me should be given at once. And all these praises should be something meaningful and sincere. Yung mga newbie namin in the business, they needs nurturing. Kahit naman sa iba, no? They really need nurturing and needs all the support and encouragement when it comes to starting the business because you need, no? Kailangan nila ma-encourage, dapat sila ma-recognize even on the smallest achievement. Kasi hindi madali. It's a very challenging thing to start the business lalo na if you are not like me, no? I am not a business person. I don't want to talk to people. So if this new person, no, is still trying to overcome all those fears, you need to give that encouragement right away and try to recognize the efforts that she is doing in trying to really overcome those fears and all those rejections that she will be facing. So kailangan talaga yun. Do it right away.
Wow, gusto ko yung do it right away. Kasi when something worth praising nga naman, don't just wait, di ba? Immediately, recognition makes your work much more meaningful. Lalo na pag in specific, sinabi mo talaga yung ginawa niya and you praise that person, iba yung feeling talaga mas nakaka-boost ng confidence. And iba pag sa ibang tao nanggaling yung praises and recognition, di ba? Hindi nanggaling sa'yo pero nakita ng ibang tao. And sometimes, it's easy to confuse praise with politeness, di ba? It's so essential to differentiate this, of course, two gestures, di ba? Being polite or you're praising.
Yes.
Just be discerning when you give praise. So, it's meaningful and weighted. Mas may laman yon. Kasi praise is more than just being nice. Natatandaan ko yung laging sinasabi ng mami ko just be specific and genuine whenever you give praise. Lalo na pag may anak, di ba?
Yes.
The more meaningful your words, the more memorable they are. Natandaan ko sinabi ng mami ko, good job ako dito. So, di ba? Di ba lahat tayo gusto I just want to know in the chat box, no, from our audience, ano yung memorable na praise na binigay sa inyo ng upline nyo na hindi nyo mafo-forget, no? Na hindi nyo makakalimutan. Is that a good job word? Is that ang galing-galing mo? 'Di ba? Ano kaya yung mga yon? Na-remember nyo ba yun? Natatandaan nyo ba yun? To Miss Cecil, ano po ba yung unang, o yung praise na hindi nyo makakalimutan from your upline?
Oh, ang sabi niya sa akin, kaya mo yan. Kaya mo yan, yes, kaya mo. So, kahit hindi kaya, parang kaya na lang, di ba?
Di ba? Kasi ang galing tayo
Especially when I am
Amway.
forced, when I am forced to talk to people na ayoko naman. So it's like when you present the business plan to a group of people, oh my God, tapos I am not used to talking to, a lot of people. I can do one-on-one, but to a lot of people, medyo, talaga, ano talaga, hindi ko malaman
Impact.
kung anong nararamdaman ko. But
Oo.
nung
Di ba?
sinabi niya sa akin, ay, simple lang yan, Maricel, kaya mo yan. Just speak from
Yun.
your heart. Oh, ayun, speak from your heart.
Miss
So,
Maris, mentioning that, what praises or recognition do you give to your team members? Can you give us an example or even a scenario po?
so
Kayo naman.
sa ngayon naman, Dayan, there are a lot of ways for me to extend praise and recognition to my team members, lalo na ngayon sa pandemic, virtual meetings, we have this chat group. So we recognize the efforts of leaders who have sponsored people in the business. So we congratulate him in our chat group as we recognize his newly sponsored member in the team. And one thing that is really heavy, and something that I have realized, that emotionally connecting with them by making them feel that they are part of the team gives them a sense of belongingness. So kung may mga bagong members, we really congratulate them for joining the team. We always tell them that you are in good hands, no? And before the pandemic naman, when Amway events are still on a weekly basis, we encourage our team to participate in contests. And along with the support that we give them, we recognize their enthusiasm to win for the team by posting their pictures on social media, praising them for the job well done. And as you build the business, they become part of your family. So naging part sila ng family mo. And even in their personal life, you connect with them and celebrate personal milestones. So yun, that's how I praise and recognize them.
Ang galing, Ma'am Sel. And you know what, I really appreciate na merong parang merong specific recognition that you give to the new ones, right? Kasi importante yun, they're just starting with the Amway journey. So, kailangan makita natin sila, kailangan makita natin yung effort nila to encourage them. 'Di ba? Na, this is, you are in the business for yourself, but you are never by yourself. Yun talaga yun eh. 'Di ba? It's really Amway.
Yes.
And with the question that Diane actually gave earlier sa ating mga viewers, merong mga sagot dito sa chat box natin, Diane. Nakatanggap sila ng words like, you're the best, congratulations, kayang-kaya. Even in Facebook, we have some answers. Some actually said, si Ma'am Wena, sabi niya, ang natanggap niya, we believe in you. Diba? Ang ganda pakinggan nun pag someone believes in your abilities, someone believes in your skills, like, kahit siguro bago ka pa lang nila nakilala, with the little details that they know about you, nasasabi nila yon. So that can really boost the confidence of the ABOs, the downlines, and the team members, right? So thank you very much. Yan, meron din si Executive Diamond, sagot niya, yes, kayang-kaya mo yan. O, di ba? Right? So
Yes.
hindi nawawala yon. I think with the rewards and recognition that we get from Amway. Sometimes now we just get, great job, nice work, whenever you receive this from your leader or in a workplace that you belong, kahit nasan po tayo, nakaka-boost talaga siya ng confidence and nakaka-good vibes, di ba? Ang sarap ng pakiramdam every time. So when was the last time, Amway business owners, that someone told you that you did a great job or, job well done? So, that proverbially pat on the back, even kahit yung although ngayon hindi na tayo makakapag-pat on the back, di ba? So online virtual recognition probably, right? That makes you feel good about yourself. So when you feel valued, you are motivated to work harder and be successful. And ask your team also of what type of recognition is most meaningful for them. You may be surprised to find how much simple, genuine expressions or thankfulness will inspire them to do their best every time. Diba? Lalo yung sa mga nagsisimula, it's very crucial kasi hindi madali, diba? So, Ma'am Sel, apart from the praises and recognition, do you also give rewards? Diba? Alam natin si recognition, something that connects emotionally. But do you also give rewards to your downlines? If yes, can you give us some examples of tangible rewards that you have given to them?
Yes, Clancy, I do give tangible rewards to my team. There was a time that I gave a dinner for two if they qualify as Leaders Club. That's equivalent to a bronze foundation in Amway. And every time also, if I qualify for an Amway trip, I always see to it that I have tokens for each of my leaders. And I usually give them Amway giveaways. Yung mga binibigay ng Amways during ALS, yung mga trips. And so that they would also feel closer to their goals to traveling in style with Amway. Kahit naman hindi ko sila nadala sa mga trips like San Francisco, at least meron naman akong giveaway sa kanila or tokens or souvenirs na a little of my experience na ibibigay ko sa kanila. So whenever also that they are recognized for a higher pin level on stage, we are there as a team. So lahat kami nandoon, and with a bouquet on hand, we show our appreciation and love and support for a job well done. Yes.
Alam mo, natutuwa ako, no? Naalala ko tuloy kasi whenever we conduct product trainings, meron ka tayong mga notebooks, meron tayong ballpen. I believe yun rin yung mga freebies or giveaways na binibigay ni Miss Cecil. Tama po ba, Miss Cecil?
Yes, oo. No.
Pero ibang level yung mga Dayan mga freebies when they're doing Amway Leadership Seminar. Diba? Something that we have never had before here in Amway. Yung mga, diba, mga Amway products na
Amway
hindi pa
products.
experience. So pagdating sa mga downlines niya, parang, wow, si Ma'am Ceci talaga naalala kami, di ba?
Oo. Tsaka parang a glimpse of my uplines or my leader's experience. 'Di ba? May memorabilia,
That's right.
parang gano'n. Alam niyo, recognition comes in many shapes and sizes eh. Iba't iba tayo ng pwedeng ma-experience eh. People are motivated by more than just a cold cash, I believe. It is also important to know that everyone has their own preference or style when it comes to giving and also receiving appreciation. Minsan yung iba mas nabuboost pag na-affirm. Tapos yung iba naman, pag merong something na binibigay ka, tangible man yan, naalala nila palagi pag ginagamit nila yan. So beyond bonus or cash, consider customized gifts, no? Very personal kasi yon. Taking them out for dinner, si Miss Cecil nagbigay ng dinner for two. And prior to this conversation, na-remember ko, na-share ni Miss Cecil na hindi biro ata yung mag-treat ka sa coffee shop in your area, Miss Cecil. Naalala niyo po ba yung sinabi ninyo? Ang sabi ni Clancy, kasi dyan sa inyo, Diana, ang mga coffee shops kada kanto eh. Pero effort, pag nag-upline ang nag-treat ng pakape, kumbaga. Tama po ba yun? So,
maganda talaga yung maganda kasi yung ambience ng coffee shop, and then that's where you can really talk to them, not only about Amway but about their personal life, yung ganun. It's a great way of bonding and knowing each other. Doon talaga it happens in a coffee shop, hindi sa Amway.
Very creative, no? Kasi pwedeng personal, pwedeng anong tawag dito? Pag sinabi mo, pwedeng one-on-one, pwedeng as a team you celebrate, or kung merong nagawa yung buong team, pwedeng gawin mo yan as a team, or pwede rin personal naman, no? Miss Cecil, for my next question po, how do they perform after receiving reward or recognition from you? Was there a positive impact po ba in their performance?
Yes, it created a positive impact on their business as a whole. Talagang nakita ko yung teamwork nila because they know that they are may goal silang may goal sila na i-achieve, and then look, meron din, of course, together with that encouragement and then support, may may reward and recognition na ano that would also be there for them, no, if they will achieve that kind of level or in level. And ano lang, sometimes lang kasi it's not it differs from person to person, kasi yung reward mo naman or yung recognition mo, it depends on the person, kasi hindi naman lahat na yun ang gusto niya as a reward. So you really need to know more about these people, and you on a personal level talaga kung saan mo sila pwedeng kung ma-touch or emotionally ganun. So you really have to connect with them so that you will know what kind of rewards or recognition you have to give to them. So, but generally lahat talaga has created a positive impact on their business.
Galing, Ma'am Sel. Yes, I agree with you on that. Rewards can be more motivating if you give them something that they want, right? This can be challenging because, what makes one person feel appreciated may have no effect on another. Na-appreciate ko nga yung sinabi ni Ma'am Sel kanina, Dayan, na she actually even shell out money just to be able to learn about people, diba? Because people have different personality. So we have to get to know them. Imagine how big her team is right now. Apart from that, of course, pati yung mga uplines nila, they're getting to know that. Pati yung mga members ng downlines nila, they're getting to know them. So that's a lot of people to really, have a relationship with. So you have to spend the time to get to know your team members and look for things that they all value. And we all know that, appreciation is a fundamental human need. Kahit mula baby hanggang grown up, sabi nga ni Ma'am Maricel. So members respond to appreciation expressed through recognition of their good work because it confirms that their work is valued by others. So when your team and their work are valued, their satisfaction, and as what we have mentioned, their productivity improve, and they are motivated to maintain or do better to reach their goals. Ngayon pa naman, di ba, we already have Core Plus, we already have Bronze Foundation, we already have Bronze Builder. So, that's something that we can encourage, especially our new ABOs, to achieve kasi mas madali na siya as compared before, right? So, Ma'am Sel, may iba tayo. We have been discussing how you give reward and how you recognize your downlines. Let's talk about your upline naman. Ayan, nandito ba siya? Dito ba si Sir Jim? So, did your upline give you reward and recognition as well? Probably pati yung upline niya, right? How often, and did that help you?
Yes, Clancy, of course, no. My upline is very generous when it comes to rewards and recognition. Before the pandemic, no, we have monthly Great Leaders Day where we recognize new leaders in the business, and there they really recognize our efforts, because it's not easy, no. It's very challenging to build leaders in this business. It takes time, it takes patience. Kaya when it comes to recognizing us, doon ko nakuha talaga sa upline ko, especially sa Diamond mentors ko, na how to be very generous when it comes to giving rewards and recognition. So my Diamond mentor is one of my BFF, and of course when lalo na ngayon, no, actually I am a widow now. I lost my husband 2 years ago. So even in those kinds of kanang personal moments na when I was in my lowest moment, nandun siya and we celebrate. And even on lowest moments, lalo na yung mga high moments, no, like celebrating personal milestones, nandun talaga sila. That's why that's how also I build my business with my downlines. There has to be a connection. It has to be in a personal level. The nurturing attitude of my upline is a big moral booster for me. So yun talaga, that's what made me stay in the business.
Thank you for that. And of course, hindi lang naman talaga yung mga rewards at saka yung recognition, but on a personal note, yung medyo personal level talaga, at saka yung by heart talaga yung relationship. Here in the Amway business, bonuses, incentives, of course, binibigayan with your hard work eh. But behind those recognitions and reward, yung mga heartfelt relationships na na-create, no? That's why yung retention ng ABO and of course ng team ay nandoon. The power of recognition cannot be overemphasized, of course. Recognition is physiologically proven way to spur our motivation and development among team members. Ano ba naman yung mag-celebrate kayo together? Or ano ba naman yung i-recognize mo yung good job, di ba? It is
Yeah.
the primary ingredient for building and engaging a team and creating holistic member experience. That's why pala parang ang saya-saya. Imagine mo every month may dinner tayo. Wow! Di ba?
Always looking forward to that.
Oo, kasi meron kayong community eh. Meron kayong nilook forward every month na itong specific dinner na to. Siguro
Oo.
nandun yung mag-unwind kayo, mag-share kayo na
Yes.
experience,
Kahit
di
walang
ba?
occasion, meron talagang ganun. Oo.
Oo, ang sarap sa pakiramdam ng gano'n. Miss Cecil, let's talk about the recognition from Amway naman. Kasi here in Amway, we refer to the levels of achievement as recognition, like our pin levels, di ba? Question po, what recognition from Amway do you value most and why?
Okay. Well, Amway has given a lot of recognitions from pin level to pin level. The opportunity to grow here is endless talaga, no? And I was lucky to be given the opportunity, along with other 4 beautiful matured ladies, to join a glamour shoot in Manila for the launching of Artistry Cream LX. So I was so surprised. I was among those chosen, no, among the 5. Ako yung isa, and that's Artistry Cream LX kasi is Amway's top of the line anti-aging product. So it was an awesome experience talaga. Feeling ko para akong si Sandra Bullock that time. Because we have to, uh, it's really you feel like you are so special, and nandun kami sa FPJ studio. It was an experience na hindi ko talaga I don't know if ma-experience ko yun if I am not in Amway. No, never siguro. But that was really a moment na talagang na feel ko na that was something na binigay sa Amway to really help me, no, grow personally. But the most valuable recognition na tatanggap ko sa Amway is my pin level now, which is the Founders Platinum. And apart from the good income that I enjoy, I now get to travel in style internationally. I have seen the value of having to travel without the hassle of lining up for visas, booking airline tickets, hotel accommodations, tour, transportation, food, and what more. No? Walang gastos, kaya I can spend my personal money for pasalubongs and souvenirs for my team. So yun, those are something that very valuable to me. A reward from Amway na natanggap ko. And I'm so happy, thanks to Amway.
Grabe na-experience ni Ma'am Sel paano maging artista. Right? Paano maging artista because of that shoot. Ay, sana po nakita nyo na yon, because during our training, we're showing those videos of our leaders, no, who are chosen to be the models of Cremelex.
Yung mga
Artistry
50 and above yun, 50 and above yung mga ages. Kaya
Sabi ko nga kanina, ma'am, hindi kita yung age sa face ninyo. You look very young. You look very radiant.
Thanks to Artistry, Cremelex.
Yes, di ba? So, well, here in Amway, to recognize and reward achievements of ABOs, Amway has an extensive awards and bonus system. Alam natin yun. If you're starting with Amway, I'm sure you've already heard about that with your uplines or the person who invited you. Pins are awarded in honor of business building achievements, and at many levels, cash bonuses and other rewards are bestowed. So yung question ni din kanina, Ma'am Cel, is about recognition. That's when you received your Founders Platinum, and
Yes.
also when you became, a VIP, an artista because of the shoot, right? Talking about reward naman, what is the best reward that you have received from Amway so far?
Hi, Clancy. Nako, the best reward I have received from Amway so far is our trip to Japan. It was really my dream, no, to go to Japan and to explore the rich culture. So when we finally qualified for the trip, I ordered my kimono costume. And talagang I learned how to wear the obi belt, yung belt na nirarap mo around your waist sa kimono. And I also learned how to brush up my hair in Japanese style. No? These ones, meron din kaming, in Japan, when we went there for the trip, there was this once in a lifetime experience of ours of soaking ourselves in a bath of green tea, coffee, and red wine at Unison Spa. Ayan.
Ayan, pakita
Kita mo?
natin, ma'am.
Yan.
Grabe.
Kasi yung coffee, no? Red wine, no? Green tea. So, yun, we were so napaka-enjoyable talaga, no? It was so relaxing. And after that relaxing spa, we were treated to the most expensive meal in a very expensive restaurant in Japan. So we were treated to a Kobe beef. Yun ang pinaka-expensive na beef in Japan. So would you believe, after that this spa, itong spa na to, gutom na kami. So we were brought to a very expensive restaurant. And doon may mga Kobe beef, may mga rice wine. Nako, talagang napaka generous talaga si Amway in giving us all those rewards, no? Sabi ko, ano bang ginawa ko? Ang ginawa ko naman lang is just to change brand, is just to sell some, and then share this business to other people. It's so simple. But then we were treated like VIPs. And we also toured around, Asakusa, Tokyo, riding the rickshaw. It was also a very rare experience. Ayan, nakita nyo, parang it's man-driven na nung kalesa, parang ganon. So, it's a very nice experience to be touring around Tokyo with a man, siya lang talaga, hindi kabayo, but a man walking and running, and carrying us going around Tokyo, Asakusa, Tokyo. And this very wonderful experience that I have with Japan will remain in my heart forever. Talagang, it is really something that I will really treasure, no? And alam mo, napaka-exciting because there is another trip coming up in Japan na naman, in Hokkaido. So I can't wait to experience the food and beautiful sights of the northern part of Japan. I'm sure this will be a totally new experience for me. So excited na naman ako dyan.
Miss Maricel, hindi ko ma-imagine yung gutom after ng spa. Tapos kung gaano karami yung kinain nyo na Kobe beef.
Naku, grabe talaga. Ang sarap talaga ng Kobe beef. Hindi ko akalain. Beef pala. It's so tender and juicy. Nako, napakasarap talaga. Kaya pala, it's very expensive. I think that was the most expensive Amway trip. Yes.
Pag talagang if you are being rewarded, you will never forget the experience, the feeling, the emotions during that time is really different because Amway believes strongly in rewarding success. So as your Amway business grows, the reward you earn grow in proportion. Or minsan pa nga sabi ni Ms. Cecil, mas sobra pa, paano ko ba din-deserve tong mga expensive experience na to? Ginawa ko lang Nag-invite lang ako, nag-sell ako ng some. Tapos,
Yes.
meron akong team who supports my business as well. Tapos, biglang, boom, meron ng gantong reward, di ba? The bonuses, the trips, and other benefits which ABOs at different levels of achievement may be eligible to receive based on their performance. Yan. So, they say that you don't get reward and recognition from others. You also need to get these things from yourselves. Miss Cecil, how do you reward yourself from your achievements? And do you have some words to encourage our viewers tonight as well?
Okay. So achieving all the rewards and recognitions from Amway is already overwhelming and exhilarating. Being with my family is rewarding enough for me. If their busy time would allow, no, we travel and make meaningful experiences together. So we travel, yun ang gusto ko with the family. That for me is a reward I can cry for. So for as a parting word naman, being an Amway business owner is not easy. We have to work hard to get the recognition, yung pin levels and rewards, yung cash bonuses and incentive trips. But you know what? Being in Amway is more than just the rewards and recognition. Here we get to be part of a family, a part of a bigger community where each of us are valued. We learn to be a better person by learning from a diverse group of people. We learn to lead and develop new skills by learning from the leaders who went ahead of us. We get to help other people live better lives as we live by the Amway mission. Having all of that apart from recognition and rewards make it very fulfilling to be in the Amway business. Thank you so much, Clancy.
Wow naman, Ma'am Sel. It's really nice to hear from you, diba? It's important to, reward yourself. Having that time with your family is something that you will not exchange with anything, right? I'm sure if you are, for example, if you are working full time, because maybe one of the reason is, apart from giving what your family needs, you want them to be able to enjoy as well, di ba? Sino ba dito yung ayaw mai-travel yung buong family nila? So having that extra that you can get from Amway. And ngayong ALS, you also, the upcoming ALS, you also have a chance to bring your family members, diba? So that's something that we can treasure for the rest of our lives. Hindi lang sa atin, even sa mga anak natin, no, if we can bring them out, if we can spend time with them, that's when you get to know your kids, get to know them personally, on a personal level, lalo pag eto yung mga anak ni Ma'am Zelda yan, di ba, napaka-successful na. So parang mas mahirap na mag-connect kasi may kanya-kanya na silang buhay. So if they can spend time together, that would really be, something that they can treasure for the rest of their lives. It is important to reward yourself. And of course, your team as well. So as soon as you complete a key task or an objective, go for it agad-agad. Why?
Yeah.
Because by rewarding yourself in the moment, your brain elicits positive emotions, di ba? Leading to, of course, the realization that your efforts result in a positive reward. And by doing this continuously, di ba, kailangan constant din, continuous then, your brain will start to link pleasure to accomplishing the task or objective and move towards that goal in the future. So, di ba, hindi mo na siya iniisip na ang hirap naman nito because you have something to look forward to. Like ALS, for example, or your incentive trips. Apart from that, your cash bonuses and the time that you can spend with your family because you are already earning extra,
Wow.
right?
Yes.
Diba? Thank you very much, Ma'am Sel, for sharing your experiences. We really appreciate it. And we appreciate your humility as well. Grabe yung emotions ni Ma'am Sel Dayan when she was sharing her experiences with Amway, with with her uplines, with her team. and rewarding your team with us, sharing your how you reward and you recognize your team with us. We really appreciate it. I'm sure our viewers have learned a lot today. But Ma'am Sel, before we end this interview, we have prepared a question that you can
Oo.
answer in 20 seconds. Hindi to
Oh my
mahirap,
Ay,
promise.
hindi
Diba,
mahirap.
Dayan? Madali lang to.
Ah.
Opo.
Ha?
Gusto,
Promise, ha?
dahil travel ang pinag-uusapan natin at gusto nyo mag-travel, di ba? Yun yung pinaka-memorable sa inyo.
Yeah.
Question po, Ma'am Sel. Naka-ready na yan si Dayan always with the
Oh my
20
God.
seconds.